Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game, if there's anything that is connective to this collective, that's beautiful. And I invite you to take it with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. You just leave it right where you found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never, ever, ever take something off the table, or in general, that doesn't belong to you. Keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes, yes, we shall. What are we getting to? Whatever comes out for the collective. Welcome home, homies. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the tribe. Spirit of love, truth, grace, guidance, spirit of forgiveness and peace. Please guide these messages. Thank you. All right, guys, we start off with a couple lines from a channeled song for you. Now, this one, I'm not really sure if you can find it on YouTube anymore. What's that other one? It's not. Maybe Spotify. One of those other ones. Anyway, the song that's been channeled for you guys right now, Mac Miller, Pure. And when I first heard this song, it was on YouTube, Mac Miller, Pure, 432 hertz, which is like the magic God frequency, I think, 432 hertz. Anyway, they took it off. They started taking all kinds of Mac Miller stuff off YouTube. Please free your mind here. Walk along the chosen road. We don't got time to lose. There's something about should have saw this happening. That is the starting energy. We don't got time to lose. Walk along the chosen road. Please free your mind here. I blow my nose, guys. I'm sorry. It feels awful stuffy while I'm sitting here trying to chat. All right. So, what's it going to take for you to free your mind today, collective? Pour out the love, let the healing begin. What are we going to... Heart and hands. I'm like, where are we going to start? And we start with the Princess of Swords. I'm feeling like that's your energy, collective. Excuse me. What do I need to know about this? Thank you. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm getting an energy of there is nothing like you on the face of this earth, collective. There is no one else like you. No one's energy is anything like yours. It can't be copied. You and your you-ness, you can't be copied. There's something about you right now that you are sparkling, collective. You're sparkling, glowing. Working on your skincare routine. If you are, it's working. Messages for the collective. What could you say about this chosen road? Nine of Cups to the Six of Cups in the reverse. The chosen road is the road to the glow up. Working on your energy, always moving forward, never moving backwards. And that is the key to the balance that you're seeking in your life, collective. Always moving forward, not backwards. Anything else for the collective out of this deck? Yep. The Hierophant in the reverse. Strength in the reverse. Two major arcanas in a row in the reverse. Stay away from people and energies and places and situations and even thought patterns in yourself that keep you feeling like your connection to spirit, to yourself, to the universe is weak or makes you weak. That your vulnerability, that your faith, that your belief, that your childlike innocence makes you weak. There are energies that think that and that feel that. Stay away from them. Keep them in the past. Keep moving forward into the future. Keep working on your energy. Keep making and taking time for yourself, because you're important. And there's only one of you with only just so much to go around. Only just so much to go around. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Don't let yourself grow weak. You're not weak for being strong in spirit. Someone needs to know that. But don't I'm hearing just don't make yourself weak by disconnecting for shame of what others think. I don't think too much. I'll just stay in my lane. That's your message right there, guys. Don't think too much. Just stay in your own lane. I'ma hold them vibe, get your mood right. Hey. If you get down with that, then you all right. Your ships are coming in, collective. Something about your ships coming in because there's absolutely no other choice. Like, they have to come in. What are your ships? Doesn't have to be relationships. It could be a partnership. It could be some sort of foremanship, or I don't know why I want to say like guardianship. Your ships are coming to bring you here, to take you to wish fulfillment and happiness ever after. How do you get there? Stay in your own lane. Don't think too much. Stay in your lane. Have boundaries. Anything else? That one went right on the floor. Oh, I can't even see what it is yet. Queen of Swords. You don't got no boundaries, and I ain't got time to teach. I just want to succeed. If you don't feel me, then you ain't listening. But if you hear me, you know what I mean. If you're with me, let's roll. If you're not, roll on out. Ain't nobody got time for anything else. Ain't nobody got time for anything less. And I've been looking for the one I can give the crown, but I got 2s and 3s stepping out they bounds. No, I got that good energy. Day ones kick it around me. I like it. That's good. You know? It's like you could see it in your vibe. You ain't conceited. People know that you'll be there if you're needed. I don't know. I just slide with me. It'd be your best day. Your energy is a very purifying energy, I guess was the overall point of that. So, Mac Miller, pure. Excuse me. All right. Index cards. Something about resurrection. Excuse me. All right. Just throw these messages out here. See if something resonates. If it doesn't, don't worry. Wait for another one or go check out a different message. See if something in another video tickles your pickles. Or don't, you know. Excuse me. All right. Resurrection of what? Now. Just now. Like, all right, if I'm here for advice this morning, guys, you've caught me before I've had too much coffee, and I'm just going to give it straight. There's an energy of somebody acting innocent and playing dumb. That is a form of narcissistic abuse. It is a form, for sure. Acting innocent and playing dumb when they know exactly what they're doing and they're not fucking innocent at all. Do not breathe life into that kind of energy, collective. Don't do it. Period. I don't care if that makes me any friends or not. Yeah, somebody's wishing to resurrect a relationship that had a lot of narcissistic qualities inside of it. Is that you? If so, why in the fuck? Why? If it's not you, good. Thank you. That's just, no. I don't even want to look at this right now. We clear that energy. If they're both in the reverse on the card, I'm not taking it. The more the bars, the more the prison. Right? I was about to say, if they're all in reverse, I'm not taking them right now. Why? Because that's just going to put way too many energies and messages out on the board that actually don't even really belong there because they're not even, they're like, no, don't pick me. Don't pick me. The more the bars, the more the prison. I don't want to get confused. I don't want this message to leave anybody trapped in their mind. I want it to help. I don't want it to cause people to backslide. I want it to cause people to but grow up. Like if you're in an energy, if you're trying to re-manifest some bullshit, then you need to grow the fuck up. Said with love and no judgment, but all seriousness nonetheless. Excuse me. Are you paying attention to what your kids are watching if you're parents? Your kids might be watching some stuff with some real weird dialogue that you might not approve of. And there's a call to take a moment and regarding what it is that your kids are watching, take a moment to teach and to learn and to love. Okay? That's really important. Like it seems simple, but that's actually really important. Your kid's watching something that they probably shouldn't be watching, and you need to take some time to explain to them why, and do it with love. Yeah, that was a very logical and hard-hitting message for somebody. Somebody is, I feel like, I want to say in anger management, but it's not just that. It's like life coaching for behaviors, sort of therapy / life coaching is, it's on the path forward to enlightenment, Whoa. The mouth of the volcano, which brings with it an energy of cleansing fire and purifying, okay? Directly afterwards, which these were not made in the same sitting, I'm quite certain. Closed mouths can't be fed. Closed mouths can't be fed. Mouth of the volcano. Teaching voice lessons. All right. I'm getting right now, and this, it's just a silly little example of what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. I'm seeing a volcano and so much, how like back in the old days, or they tell us, back in the old days, they used to throw people into volcanoes and things like that as part of spiritual practice. And, oh, we need it to rain, so let's sacrifice some virgins to the volcano, things like that. Well, it's like I'm seeing this volcano has had so many people thrown into it, so many virgins and so much stuff. It's like anyone in the town, when they have a secret, when they have any kind of, darkness, anything that they don't want everyone to know about, something they want to hide, they go throw it into the mouth of the volcano. And it's like, I'm seeing this volcano is so full to the brim. And it's not lava like it should be. Like it's, like we imagine it's supposed to be lava, lava, lava. No, it's all this stuff floating around and all these friggin' like virgins floating around in it, waving, saying, hi. Like, what the hell? Why isn't it all lava? Why isn't this stuff purified? Because there's too much of it. Because this volcano's being fed too much BS and it just can't keep up with the breakdown of it. Does that make sense? There's a lot about this, guys, because again, that the more the bars, the more the prison. It's like this volcano is so filled up to the brim, to the max, with so much crap that it can't even break things down and turn them to lava as well. So there's a call to, if that mouth of the volcano is you and you're, I don't know, I'm getting your ears. Your ears are the volcanoes. Close them. Stop listening to so much bull. And again, there's an overall overlying and underlying message. What's being watched and what's being listened to at home? You, your family. But anyway, closed mouths can't be fed. Normally, that's like, oh, well, if you're hungry and you want to get fed, you better open your mouth. But this, I'm getting something about right now, just right now. Until it's able to break down everything inside, this volcano needs to close the mouth for a moment so it can finish chewing everything up and transmuting it. All right, these are channeled, so I couldn't even tell you when most of them were written, what, This one, I guess I can, but I usually can't tell you what the circumstances were. You know what I mean? If you know how channeling works, you know. But someone said on August 3rd, it doesn't give me a year, it just says 8/3. Don't know what you're missing? Shame on you. I feel like that's Mac Miller's song too. Don't know what you're missing? Shame on you. Hurt feelings. Somebody feels absolutely buried alive in hurt feelings, in missing pieces. Well, I was going to say, if it's missing pieces, they can't be buried alive in them because they're missing, right? But I feel like, bear with me on this one, guys. Stay with me. I feel like I lost it. No, okay. There's a person and they go around, okay? And they collect all these things that they're like, somebody could see this as their missing piece. I better hold on to it. Somebody could see this as their missing piece. I better hold on to that. Somebody could see this as their missing piece. I better hold on to that. But all the while, they're not looking for their own missing piece. They're finding everybody else's missing pieces, or so they think anyway. And now they've hoarded up all these pieces because they think they're going to be valuable to, what? A whole bunch of other people? Because you didn't just find one person's missing piece, you found everybody else's missing pieces except yours. Right? And I'm not saying you, collective, I'm saying whoever this person is. But now they're absolutely buried alive in these missing pieces, that none of them actually fit them and the piece they're missing. And I feel like a piece of the piece that they're missing is you and the piece that you give them. I don't know. I feel like they know exactly what they're missing and they're ashamed of themselves for missing out. All right. For all things, a season and a reason. Collective, you stay sturdy and steady doing your footwork, doing your work, taking care of yourself and walking your path. Hello, my dear. How are you? Somebody is getting their bearings, walking their own path. Somebody's starting to understand, and a deep level of understanding of what it is to have a season for a reason. Same here, darling. Same here. Somebody has a Sigma personality. This means that you have heightened awareness. You're sort of the back of the room type because you're very observant, very receptive. It keeps you isolated, remote, because of your empathic nature. There's something here about the finality of your words. You mean what you say, and you say what you mean. That came out in a live yesterday, I believe. You're very passionate, and you're very capable of regenerating. Also, very, very logical, thought-driven. Somebody's celibate right now, staying single, maybe because they didn't used to focus on themselves in their downtime, but they are now. Somebody's dropping the bad girl thing. Just like sit at home and be a good girl with themselves. That's what's in the cards, guys. There was some sort of a drastic, harsh cutoff because somebody, either personally or their energy, was very harmful. And it's like the collective cut them off with confidence and unconditional love for the self. Don't look back with regret for that choice. Be very careful of energy vampires. Be very, very, very careful of what it is that you're thinking of when you fall asleep at night. And this is coming out in the cards for somebody, so I want to go with it. Somebody is laying down at night, and right as they're drifting off to bed, they're thinking about an ex, or they're thinking about a failed friendship, they're thinking about things long come and gone, okay? And it's sucking out your energy for manifesting things to come, focusing on things that are gone. Somebody really needs to know that. I'm going to be honest, I'll tell you what the card says. You're thinking about things that are more wrong than right at bedtime. So, and I don't say that with any like judgment or anything. That was a lesson that I had to learn personally. And I went on YouTube, I think it was, and on here they have different, meditations and things like that. And one of them was to change your sleep patterns. And it taught me, I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but basically it taught me about having a safe place, a happy place, a good spot in mind when you're falling asleep. You can create your own place if you'd like. And I did. It's like a little enchanted garden, It's like I start to know that I'm getting ready to fall asleep and I'll be like, all right, it's time to walk up to the little bench that I have in my garden. It's time to sit on the, excuse me, I got to plug in here, sit on the grass and yeah, then I'll fall asleep and I'll have lovely dreams and wake up refreshed because I was taking care of myself and my mind at bedtime. I hope that makes sense. All right. Back up and running. Refreshed. Yep. Somebody needs refreshment. Beverage. I'm going to take a sip of coffee on that. But also be pouring into yourself. Be pouring into your own glass. Refreshing yourself. It is that time of year for sure. Oh my word. I'm a terrible artist, all right? I love my artistry, but this is somebody sleeping and what's making its way into their ears as they sleep. See that? Lady's like sideways. She's got the little side armpit boob going on. But yeah, it's like, what kind of shit is making its way in between my ears when I'm sleeping? But it's, in the mind. There is downloads trying to come through to you in your sleep, especially if you've been seeing 222, lots of twos everywhere. Something from the spirit team they're trying to get you to acknowledge something. You know what? Let's acknowledge twos. Let's see if I can pull you a message. It is about feminine energy. A woman feeling judged about her position in life, feeling insecure about her position in life, but it's like she feels like she's not pulling her own, hasn't been pulling her own, but she's reaching this success, reaching this change. But not before it's really time. Okay? Seeing the truth for what it truly is, collective. May you be in that energy. Bound and tied in the reverse, I'm going to take that one. Not bound, not tied. There's something about your eyes. They have a light inside of them. And it's like sometimes that light could be a fire in your eyes, but sometimes It's a peaceful, like lighting the way home vibe. Somebody says, I know that about myself. I understand myself because I'm in a higher realm of knowledge about myself. I like it. Take time to go out into the forest and find a trinket that means something to you. That's like some sort of musical, lyrical little keepsake. Something that speaks to you, sings to you. It could be as simple as a fallen branch, a tuft of moss, a little stone. But there's something about venturing out into the forest. Or maybe you have just done this. I just brought home a lovely little smooth stone. I don't know where I put it. On one of my altars around here. But there's something about doing that, taking part in that act. Wander out, venture out into the forest, and find a little keepsake that really speaks to you, that sings out to you. Someone needs to or is working on the throat chakra, healing and opening it. If you've been experiencing laryngitis, hoarse throat, ear, nose, jaw, shoulder, thyroid, pituitary, or lymph issues, teeth, sinus, and or respiratory problems, those can all be linked to your throat chakra. Oils that you can use for this: peppermint, spearmint, basil, and a favorite, cypress. Yoga, you could be doing neck circles, the lion's pose, the plow pose, the fish pose, the shoulder stand. Stones that may help: turquoise, lapis lazuli, azurite, aquamarine, blue lace agate. Your affirmation and chant here: I live my truth. I live my honesty. I speak my truth. I speak my honesty. My voice is one of a kind, valued, and important. I freely express myself. I advocate for and stand up for what I believe. I know when to speak, and I know when to listen. And I know not to twaddle, not to gossip. Not to keep score. Not to show my teeth to the world unless they show me theirs first. And even then, may I attempt to meet it with softness instead of anger. Something has been lost. Something this is an energy. It's like someone feels like something within themselves died. It's like they feel like a part of themselves is dead and gone. Be it their trust, be it their voice, be it their heart. They feel like it's just dead and gone. but it's not. It's been being rebuilt deep within. And something about this circles back to that volcano and time. It's about time. Taking the time to really break things down. Taking the time to really purify. And it's like once the mouth of the volcano opens again, it could be harnessed from the light, the fire, the warmth, the heat. It could be harnessed. There's something about it's like full circle. Excuse me. Gonna be time to open the mouth of the volcano again. And soon, because stagnation need not be present here. And that's where I'm going to leave this, you guys. I hope this has been helpful, entertaining. I hope it reaches who it needs to. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the tribe. Until we speak again, my dears. Mwah.